Tor Arne Kvia, the Norwegian sledge.
Oh!
Look how wide he is.
Dave, look at this. These guys aren't messing around now. They've picked up the pace, but he falls out of outside zone 2 a little early. That's a mistake from Kvia, but now he lets the car wash right to the edge of the circuit, flirts with the back bumper with the wall, now pushes really wide, but it's clean. It's right where the judges wanted it to be. Looks for the final outside zone, job done.
Which he has to.
Oh, these boys
he could be a massive contender here if he can do that again.
Well, he threw on big angle. Will he learn from his mistake, or will he go for it once again? No, and he learns from it, and he goes wider than he did before, and this is beautiful from Kvia as Kvia puts a back bumper to the wall. Beautiful transition. Kvia is absolutely ripping. Can he do it? Oh, that was textbook. Kvia keeps it out of the wall, keeps it clean, goes a little wide, but nevertheless makes the transition work. The final outside zone, deep into it and across the line.
Oh, that's a brave one. That's a brave. It was like he did the opposite. He went, I'm not missing out of zone 2 this time. He's
For
nearly
me,
buried
Kvia wants a podium. He's hungry for a podium, and he said to me in Riga, I need to get a podium under my belt this year. Well, he's through the gears, through the chicane, down they come. Tor Arne Nielsen to give him a chase. Big flick, a big initiation from Kvia. But look at this, Tor Arne Nielsen already tagging on the rear wheel. They go side by side on that transition, and Tor Arne Nielsen will not let Kvia get away as he shallops up the angle. They come through, down the alley, full tilt as Nielsen goes for a big dive onto the door. Wheel to wheel as they cross the line.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's going to trust a big run up from Tor Arne
Kvia was
Kvia.
the higher qualifier here, Dave, don't forget.
Yeah, but Kvia now knows he's got to take a run at him here. He's got to be close from the moment of initiation. Here we go.
Yeah, through the gears, look at this. Oh, Kvia already on the back bumper. Big initiation from Nielsen, but look at Kvia. I think he's closer than what Nielsen was. They're both into the wall. Oh, Kvia takes the back bumper off of Nielsen's car. Are you serious? They go door to door through the outside zone now. Kvia closer than Nielsen. He's going to risk it all again. Can he glue it to the door across the line? Of course he can.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, pack it up. This is primed and ready here. Primed and ready. Get to the edge of your seat. That's all you're going to need. Here we go. Tor Arne Kvia, Kevin Pazor, off the line we go.
Yeah, through the gears, the Norwegian sledgehammer fires in, and that 180SX gets on the throttle nice and early now, starts to pull away, starts to drive away from the Estonian as he flicks it across the circuit, but Kevin Pazor goes for an early transition, tries to get himself into place, and he does now, finds the door, gives it a tag, gives it a knock once again as they transition through the smoke. Pazor goes early, but as he put himself in the wrong place on circuit, no, he gets there.
Ooh. Moments of brilliance from both drivers, and then some mistakes. Really need this now for their own mental sake. So let's see what happens.
See what happens as they fire through. Kvia's giving Pazur a little bit of room here. He's opened the door and he's letting him take a few steps in. Now as Pazur fires through, now Kvia starts to turn the heat up a little bit in Hungary as he fires down, almost gets caught up on the wall there, does Kvia, but now he gets deep into it. Now he looks for the side of Kevin Pazur's BMW, and Pazur's not as deep in that zone. Kvia is planted on his door.
Oh, I mean, yes, we talk about lead runs, but to me, this weekend, Kvia in the lead position is going to try and throw it all out there as they come off the lines for a spot in the semi-final. In the lead, Kvia in the chase, Falvey.
Oh, look at this for Falvey, though. He's on the back bumper already. He knows Kvia and he knows his style. He knows what he's like. And look at this from Falvey. He's not risking anything. He's risking the front of the car, that's for sure. As they go down onto the wall, Connor Falvey pushes up onto the door of Tor Arne Kvia as Kvia can't elude the 16-year-old from Ireland. They fire through and he loses some ground across the line.
No, this is just up for grabs. Falvey to lead in Kvia.
Yeah, here we go. Through the chicane they go. Clean start from both guys. Through the gears. Falvey looks for a nice simple initiation. Fires that car in. Puts foot to floor. Kvia onto that rear wheel straight away as Falvey transitions. Kvia goes a little early. Looks for the door of Falvey S15, but Falvey a little shy on the outside zone. Starting to fall apart in that lead position. Now Falvey finds the outside zone, but Kvia's still with him. Kvia's glued to him all across the line.
Kvia, I mean, it wasn't the perfect lead run from how red their faces are, how watery their eyes are. They've lost a lot of bodily fluid, but they'll be happy if they can splash some champagne at the end of the day. Here we go. Paweł Korpulinski in the lead, the final up for grabs.
Yeah, who's it going to be? Korpulinski goes for that wild, wide initiation, and it opens the door for Tor Arne Kvia as he takes 1 foot in, and look at this, Kvia bouncing across the circuit. He's aggressive, as he always is, but look at the lead line from Paweł Korpulinski. It's so dialed, it's in the zone, it's right where it needs to be, and Kvia needs to find that door, and he can across the line.
I think that's exactly what I expected. Yeah, brilliant lead run, aggressive chase run. I mean, they've got it in the lead. Korpulinski in the chase. Let's see which way this one goes. It's got to be some wild style from Kvia against the consistency of Korpulinski.
Yeah, can Korpulinski turn up the heat? Can he turn up the aggression? He's going to go for it, that's for sure. Look at this, he's glued to the rear wheel of Tor Arne Kvia's 180 SX. They fire through the middle of the circuit. Oh, and Korpulinski almost gets himself caught up on the inside as now Kvia goes on that perfect lead line. He's right to the edge of the circuit as Korpulinski now goes for a trouble, a big dive down on the inside onto the rear wheel. It's mirror image.
This is, I mean, I would not want to be a judge after that. Definitely not. Prove, is this his day? Is this his night? Can he get the job done? Leinen in the lead as the higher qualifier, Kvia in the chase, and here we go.
Through the gears, down, no messing around. Big opposite flick from Laurie Heinen, and Kvia deals with it. Look at Kvia glued to the door of the other S13 as they fire across the circuit. Kvia now waits for the transition. Heinen gets himself into the wall. So does Kvia. No messing around though. Back out of it again as they go deep. And Kvia goes for an early transition. Up onto the door he goes as Heinen drags him across the line.
Oh, it's knife edge. Knife edge from Kvia. I thought he was going in the wall. He almost did what Kevin Piscotti did and go in the wall. Kvia can get the job done here. He's got to put it on the door for Finland, and he's got to put it on top step in the championship. Here we go.
Yeah, look at this. Nice initiation. Heinen goes late on the initiation. Gets that car set up, but Kvia's already up and gone. Flicks that car from left to right. Heinen, a big throttle. Dabs on the foot brake. Now looks for the side of Kvia, and I don't think he's had that much proximity before. As Kvia now starts to drive away. Kvia almost gets taken out by Heinen. He's glued to the door.
Forget about it. That transition from Heinen, forget about it. That's absolutely insane. He almost threw the car, the championship, and the whole kit and caboodle out the window there. I'll tell you what, if he hits him there, that's the 2 cars written off. My goodness.